Have you ever felt like your prayers hit a wall? Like you're speaking into the void and heaven is quiet? Maybe you've been faithfully praying, showing up, believing, and waiting, but nothing seems to move. No answers, no open doors, just silence. It's in those moments, those raw, aching moments, when we wonder if God sees us, if He hears us, if He even cares. But what if that silence doesn't mean God is absent, but that He's doing something deeper, something invisible, something essential? Today, I want to take you into Isaiah 40, verse 31. Not just to read it, but to live it, to breathe it, to find strength in it. Because I believe with all my heart that the silence you're in right now is not a punishment. It's preparation. This is your sacred waiting room. And what happens in the waiting is often what changes everything. God has given you the power to master this waiting season. Isaiah 40 verse 31 says, "But those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint." We love this verse, don't we? It's printed on coffee mugs and hung on walls. But let's slow it down. Let's feel the weight of each promise. Those who trust in the Lord, not those who strive, not those who fix, but those who trust, will find new strength. That tells me it's possible to run out of strength, but it's also possible to be renewed. They will soar on wings like eagles, not chickens flapping on the ground, not crows scavenging. Eagles, they rise. But here's the part we often miss. Before the soaring, there's the stillness. Waiting is not weakness. Waiting is where God trains your wings. It's where you stop relying on your strength and start drawing from His. Consider this, the seed roots before it rises. Let me tell you a story. A woman once planted a seed in her backyard garden. She watered it every day, checked on it each morning, and cleared the weeds. But weeks passed and still nothing. Not a sprout, not a sign, just dirt. She began to wonder if the seed was dead, if she'd done something wrong, if it was even worth trying. But then, one day, a small green shoot broke through the soil. Tiny, delicate, but alive. What she didn't see during the weeks of silence was what happened underground. That seed was taking root. Deep roots, strong roots, because it knew that what was coming next, sunlight, wind, storms, would require stability. And so do you. God isn't ignoring you. He's rooting you. You're not being overlooked. You're being fortified. Before eagles fly, they sit. Before prophets speak, they listen. Before Jesus began His ministry, He fasted alone in the wilderness. Silence is God's invitation to trust, not to panic. Here is what the eagle teaches us. The eagle is mentioned in Isaiah for a reason. Eagles are not like other birds. They don't flap endlessly to stay in the air. They find the wind currents and glide. They use the storm itself to rise higher. While other birds seek shelter when the winds rise, the eagle steps into it. It opens its wings, leans into the pressure, and lets the storm lift it. Your storm, your silence, might be the very thing that's meant to carry you higher. But you must stop fighting, flapping, forcing. You must spread your wings. That means surrender. That means trust. Isaiah says those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. The word wait here means expecting, hoping, intertwining with God's presence. Waiting is active. It's relational. It's spiritual alignment. So if you're in a silent season, ask, am I trying to control the outcome? Am I listening or just talking? Am I willing to be lifted by the storm, not just escape it? Here are 5 things we should do when heaven is quiet. Number 1, stay in the Word. God may not be giving you a new word, but He's already given you thousands. When you feel like heaven is quiet, open Scripture. Let the words speak louder than your feelings. Read Psalms. Journal the promises. Say them out loud. Let your ears hear what your heart needs to remember. Number 2, keep showing up in prayer. Even when you don't feel God, keep praying. Prayer is not a transaction. It's a relationship. Think of a friendship. If your best friend went quiet during a hard season, you wouldn't give up. You'd lean in, ask, wait, listen. Do the same with God. Number 3, worship anyway. Silence doesn't mean God stopped being worthy. Worship is how you remind your soul that He is still good, even when life isn't. Sing, whisper, hum if you must, but let your spirit rise. Number 4, serve someone else. The fastest way to shift your focus is to help another person. In your waiting, look outward. God uses serving to strengthen you. It becomes a source of joy, of connection, of movement when you feel stuck. Lastly, number 5, reflect on past faithfulness. Write down the times God showed up for you before. Revisit old journals. Read old prayers that were answered. Memory fuels faith. What He's done before, He will do again. Listen for the whisper in the waiting. I want to offer you something gentle right now. A whisper. Maybe the kind you need today. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not disqualified. Just because the answer hasn't come doesn't mean it won't. Just because you can't hear Him doesn't mean He's not near. God often whispers in the waiting, not because He's hiding, but because He's drawing you close. Whispers are not heard in the noise. They're heard in the stillness. And maybe, just maybe, that's where He wants to meet you. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Whisper back, I trust you even in the silence. Let that be your prayer today. Here is some food for thought. Waiting on God is not a pause, it's a process. One that builds roots, not just results. You may feel like nothing is happening, but what if everything is happening just beneath the surface? The roots are growing, the wings are forming, the storm is coming, but so is your lift. You will soar, not because of your strength, but because of His. Thanks for watching. If this message gave you peace today, I'd love for you to subscribe to Whispers of Grace. This is more than a channel. It's a quiet space for your soul to breathe, for your faith to rise, and for your heart to remember that God is still working. Tap the bell so you don't miss tomorrow's devotional. And before you go, share this with someone who might be in their own silent season of waiting, and they might need a whisper too.